Hi, friends of New Beginning. It's RevKev here on behalf of New Beginning, and I'm here to ask for your help. New Beginning has been here now for 18 years, and we have helped hundreds, if not thousands, of people to recover from addiction and their families. And we've had many come through the doors that have not had any means of support. And we have prided ourselves on being able to help those who didn't have support by giving scholarships and partial scholarships to many. And with the current economy, we're getting many phone calls where parents are calling up and saying, my son or daughter need help from addiction. They're out there dying, but we have no means of support to help them and pay for their recovery. And donations are down, as they are for most nonprofits. And so our overall income is way down, and our bills are mounting, and we don't have enough funds in our general operation fund or our scholarship fund to continue operations. And I'd like to think of a quote from Mahatma Gandhi: "The simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer." And that makes a lot of sense to me, because faith without works are dead, they say. And I know that God will provide if we do what we need to do. I know when my dear mother was alive, she used to talk about faith as small as a mustard seed could move mountains. And the parable of the mustard seed, she used to love to tell that story in groups to the guests here. And at times we used to give out mustard seeds when people were leaving to talk about faith with them and replacing fear with faith. But we need action, and we're doing all that we can to keep New Beginning going, but we need your help today. And it's been 18 years now, and back 18 years ago, myself, my mother, my father, and Llewellyn Fields, a dear friend of the family, founded New Beginning, and we put our funds into New Beginning to start it. And I remember my father in his late 70s getting up and down on ladders and crawling around on the floor, putting in piping and the heating systems and whatnot, and putting in 18-hour days, and he couldn't even walk by the end of the day. And my mother putting in long days, cleaning and cooking and doing all the things that she did to help set up New Beginning, and Llewellyn coming up on the weekends and helping out in any way that she could, and myself doing the long 18 and 19-hour days in the beginning to get things going, and people coming to volunteer and helping out, and people coming for help before we were even open. It was just a miracle labor of love to start with, and we had people coming through the doors and volunteering and going to meetings before New Beginning was really even open, and it was really a labor of love. I can't even call it work or a task, because it was such fun, and we did it with such love in our hearts to help people from the very beginning. And over the past 18 years, we've watched so many people recover from the disease of addiction, and we've watched many people go from being hopeless to becoming productive members of society, and become sober, and then carry the message of hope that we carried in the beginning. And some actually are still working here now. Our assistant director, John Schmidt, and Ron Siegel, and Tim Gorman, to name a few. And wonderful staff that we have here. And Tim just became a licensed and ordained reverend, and we're very proud of him. And we need your help to continue. And we've all been working diligently to try to find a way to bring in the funds necessary to keep New Beginning on the path that it needs to be on. But we realize that many places have closed due to the economy, and the donations for most nonprofits are way down, and many families are struggling to make ends meet, and many families just can't afford even to pay for addiction recovery for their loved ones at all. The phone rings off the hook on a daily basis with parents saying, my son or daughter needs help. They're out there dying, from heroin addiction or crack or crystal meth or whatever it is, alcoholism, and they don't have any resources at all. And in the past, we haven't, turned anyone away. And, this year, for the first year, we've had to, because we can't afford to take everyone. So we're asking for your help, and we can't do it without you. And we've been praying and taking faith that God will help us where we can't help ourselves. And we have taken the action that we can take to move forward. And we have a lot of good things going on at New Beginning, but we really need that infusion of money to help us get over this slow period and this hurdle right now. And we do have some exciting things going on for the future, but we need your help right now to get through to stay open. And it would be an awful thing if we couldn't get through this. So please help us to help others, and help us get through this slow time. And we appreciate your help. And thank you for helping us. And thank you on behalf of the board of New Beginning and the staff and the guests and that poor soul that is out there dying, that without us and without you will die. So thank you on behalf of them as well. God bless you, and thank you again.